It's me again, but I gotta turn this around because here's my story today. I was out here yesterday and I raked up so many of these things. They are the dates off of the beautiful giant tree. There's 3 of them. Yes, there's gonna be a whole bunch of those things. And so what's the point today? Let me tell you the point today. I'm going to come over here and just sort of have a seat. And, man, yeah, so I can't believe how many of them fell just in less than a day all over the place. But as a new property that I have to take care of, I now have this new responsibility. And so I need to get a grip on this, obviously, because as I was saying, that other tree has a lot of them on it. The first one's dropped a lot of them already. But this is going to be an issue. And so I can, oh, look, a dog. I can ignore the issue and try to, and I see exactly how he's getting in or out. Doesn't matter. Awesome to catch that. Love it. And so, yeah, hey, I can deal with issues or I can just let them go and I know that's going to happen. Or I'm going to have to come up with some ways to deal with it because, no, I don't really like dogs walking around my property, much less than doing the business out there in the driveway. But, life changes and you got to make adjustments. So take charge of those things that you need to coordinate. And it's frustrating and it's hard because I know I don't always want to do the work. Nobody wants to do the work. It's not fun. That's why they call it work, But you got to get it done. And so you might as well just pull it up and do it because then when it's done, it's like yippee. So I say that because I am very late today here on my live feed. I'm trying to give you guys an update as to what's happening here in the garden and the projects that I'm working on every day, getting this business up and running. And I'm late because I've been working on paperwork and getting things taken care of, which is moving forward. But on the other hand, I missed my live stream of people that are trying to get interested in coming to see my new garden. And the reason why I'm doing these live streams all the time, so I sort of shoot myself in the foot today by being kind of late. But on the other hand, I'm going to look at it and I'm going to say, hey, no, wait a minute. Maybe there's other people later in the day that didn't see me earlier because they're not on my morning schedule. Maybe they are on the afternoon schedule. So this is my Oasis of Arts backyard garden. It is a beautiful, beautiful place. Like I said, lots of trees and nature, which is exactly what I wanted. But then on the other hand, I have to deal with the maintenance of it, which I knew. I just didn't really think about it, what that really was going to look like. So I have to adjust. I have to move forward. I got somebody here saying hello to me. Hello, Ola from beautiful Kamui, Puerto Rico. I am in my garden getting it ready to become a classroom or an art studio. I'm going to be working on paper mache projects. This is one I did last year that got me interested in paper mache. And Peter Adorno in San Juan that does the incredible heads and puppetry for San Sebastian Festival. So Puerto Rico's got paper mache as part of its artistic cultural heritage. I'm in no way an artisan, but I can sure practice and have a good time making the art and craft and discover new things about myself while I do it. So I'm creating this sort of a workspace here in Kamui, art studio or a maker space where you could come and hang out here with me in the garden, work on a painting, or maybe you'd like to do a sculpture, maybe you'd like to do a little embroidery or photography, or there's so many different things to do. Actually, there's 7 different types of arts, and all of them are going to be represented here at Oasis de Arte. All right, now I got a guy, Luis. Hello, Luis, and hello, Santiago. I am in beautiful Camuy. I'm so used to saying San Juan. Camuy, Puerto Rico. I've moved out here. I'm actually up in the mountains. I got a nice cool breeze that's blowing. I'm working, that's the project I'm working on now this afternoon, because I managed to get my work done. I got all the paperwork done, got that submitted. So now I can have fun time in the garden this afternoon. So I'm going to go back to painting that. It's going to be a 2-sided piece. It's part of my bigger construction back there, which is part of the other piece, my patio over there that I renovated. And it's a big project coming together, so I'm just trying to kind of live stream it, let people know that I am here in Camuy, Puerto Rico. Visit my website, joywestpress.com. Some of the information is there about all kinds of books I've written. Actually, I've got 7 books that I've written. They're over on Amazon. And this is based on the Best Life Remix Kit, which is on Amazon. It's also in Spanish, Mejora tu Vida Club Remix Kit in Espanol. And I'm looking for help and new friends that are Spanish speaking, because my learning of this is slow and tedious. You have to practice it, so I need people to practice it. So, Luis, yes, Christmas here in Puerto Rico is fantastic. We have the longest holiday season in the world. It starts November 1st. Trust me, we sort of skip Halloween. November starts off the Patrones festivals and the patriarchs and all the stuff with that. Runs through December and the holiday itself of Christmas. And then, of course, you've got Three Kings on the 6th of January, which is my personal favorite. And not to be then even left off at the very end of it with San Sebastian out in San Juan, January 20th, 18th, something like that. So yes, we have almost a 3-month-long holiday season, and the Three Kings are prominent. And here in Camuy, actually, the Three Kings are very represented in the arts right downtown in the main building. There's a big giant mural of the Three Kings, which I said are my favorites, and really made me feel at home here in Camuy. I knew it the minute I got here. I've made the plans. I'd had my ideas of what I wanted to accomplish here moving to Puerto Rico. And Lewis here, Morovis, yes, I've been up there. Beautiful up in the mountains. Little too far on that windy road up there for me. I got to be a little closer to the main road, but it is beautiful up there. And I wanted to be, like I said, I need to be kind of close to the beach. So I've moved out to the West Coast and enjoying my best life, because that's the whole point. I'm trying to help people figure out what they want out of their life and then how to make it happen, because I can make anything happen. It's kind of my superpower, and I want to teach people how they can make anything happen, because it's the way to have the best life. Everybody can have your best life. Mejora tu vida. That's the way it goes. So art and magic are happening here in Camuy. And subscribe, comment, get the book over there on Amazon. It's the Best Life Remix Kit in Espanol. Mejora tu Vida Club Remix Kit in Espanol, I should say. Best Life in English. And let me know, like I said, subscribe, comment, give me ideas. What kinds of projects would you like to see out here in the garden? I'm going to be working, I think I've got an idea on a crate. Tell me about this crazy idea. This section over here has plants that are vines that grow. And when we cut the lawn, they of course got all cut, and now a week later they're all coming back. And I had this crazy idea. What if I put like a topiary statue and then got them all to kind of grow on it and around it, and I could like make a growing tree out of all of these things. Would that work? Is that a crazy idea? Would that work? See, these are the types of things that I want to talk about. And so, Louise, thank you. You see, my talent is creativity, and anybody can be creative. It's everybody has it within them, but you got to practice it. You just got to give it a try. And we get stuck with jobs that we had to do. We had bills we have to pay. But if you can take some time for the arts and creativity, it's what makes life fabulous. That's the special sauce. And that magic here in Puerto Rico, the music, the salsa rhythm, is part of the magic for sure. So, I love it here, and I'm trying to make my way and help my community. That's why I came here. I'm a high school teacher that ran away from Florida. So come visit me out here in Kamui, joywestpress.com/shop. We're going to be having reservations once I get this all open with the permitting and the licensing. So check it out. And like I said, the book's on Amazon. Subscribe, follow along, share with your friends. All the stuff here on YouTube that you're supposed to do. So let me get painting today. I finally got my work done. I can now paint, have a good time all afternoon, and add creativity to your life. Anybody can do it. And it's free. It's your imagination. So let's become friends. Subscribe, follow along. Talk to you later. See you tomorrow. Bye. Have a great day.